All right, so we just left City Hall and full self-driving, and we're heading home. So we're in downtown Utica. Gotta creep out so we can see traffic here. Why'd that girl swing her arms?
I don't know.
We gotta go. We're going. Oh.
We're in the other lane, so we're fine.
No, we're gonna go. No, even did a lane change for us. So this is full self-driving 12.3.3. It is free for the month of April for any Tesla car owners. 12.3.3 is more AI based. It's using logic from being fed good video of what drivers should be doing. That's how it learned, versus writing 300,000 lines of C++ code using if then else, if this and that. And it's all based on 5 camera inputs. There's no sensors, it's all video feed and GPS data that it's using. So it drives a bit more like a human being, you know, and it's looking at a lot of different things. I'll show you here on the full screen what it sees, and it represents it in VR, virtual reality. You can see the cars, the turn lanes, everything. What's going on here? A ton of traffic. I'm not doing the damn thing though, other than paying attention. It's a supervised mode. It's not a beta anymore. So anytime I yank the wheel, step on the brake, or flick the shifter up, will disengage full self-driving. It's very similar to cruise control with the addition of the steering. So it's accelerate, it brakes, and it steers, and it also turns the directionals on for you. And it obeys the speed limit. I like it. I don't know if I'd spend $12,000 on it though. That seems like a pretty high pain point for the car. That's almost 20 to 25% of the value of the vehicle. Tesla is currently allowing owners that paid for it already to transfer it to a newer vehicle if they want, but the other option is $199 a month. That I could see if we're going to go on a road trip, to maybe pay for it for the month, just to take the stress and anxiety out of driving somewhere. I think the first time anybody tries it, there's a bit of anxiety or stress, just making sure that it's going to do what it needs to do. But I've had it for 10 days now, and I'm kind of like, all right, I get it. I've had to disengage a few times because of destinations weren't right, or I wanted to be in a different lane from what I thought. But nothing major. I mean, it does great around construction, around pedestrians, speed limits, distance between me and the vehicle in front of us. So if you look here on the screen, you can see the blue, and the blue is basically the intended path of where we're gonna go. So there's nothing coming up. We're gonna just continue going straight. But I think the game plan is, once they get this ironed out, and it's pretty damn good now in my opinion, they can start putting these into smaller versions of a Tesla and turn them into robo-taxis, which would be like Uber or Lyft. And maybe even if you wanted to kind of turn your car into an Uber when you're not using it, It could be for hire, where you put it in that mode and it just takes off and picks up people, drops them off, and then at 5 o'clock, say you need the car. So here we go. This guy's yielding for us, and we're continuing. Thank you. We're going to get in this lane. That was great. So you could have your own Uber taxi, and maybe you could make a couple $100 a month hiring your car out when you're not using it. And it would almost make your car payments for you. Would be a nice option for a lot of people, I think. I think the more that they get these out here in the fleets, prices are just going to keep coming down. That was great. I wanted to be in this lane, and it saw the opportunity and actually centered it with traffic all around it while it happened. That was cool. I noticed that as I drive and I want to be like in this lane, or it used to be earlier when I had the software, I'd want to be in the left lane. And I think it's learning my driving habits, also picking up that you're going to have to be, I want to be in this lane, and eventually it would have to turn in this lane anyways down the road, because we're going to go straight, and the left lane is to turn left, the next traffic light. So, and that lane's to turn right. So I think it might have some intuitive learning habits that picks up on the fly, or the next time. This is my typical route to drive home from work anyway, so for the last 10 days or whatever, 8 days, I've had this, and I've taken a longer trip. We've gone over 100 miles round trip from my hometown to my sister's hometown for Easter. And I think the only thing I needed to do was put the directional on the thruway to get out of the passing lane. Speed limit's 25 here. I'm doing 28. I feel like it's going too slow, so I'm going to give it a little more gas. 35. I took my foot off the gas. It's holding at 35 now. So it's learning that I'd prefer to go a little faster than the speed limit here. Coming up to a four-way stop. Nothing. Here we go. The blue on the screen says I gotta touch the wheel, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just spinning my volume knob to make it happy. Should have my hands on the wheel or close to it. Another four-way stop over here. We're doing the speed limit again. I'm going to goose it a little. Speed up. Let's see. This light's green. Are we going to make it? Nope. We got a yellow light, so we're going to slow down. Why does it want to go right? We want to go straight. That was a mistake. It wanted to go left. We're going right straight ahead here this way. So now it's saying it's going to take a right. I don't know if it's going to make that left, but we'll see. And here we go. Yellow light, green light, ding, and we're gonna go right. Yep,
It's got it.
it's got it. I don't know why I wanted to go left there. All right, the guy in the truck just closed his door. I'm gonna go past this, past the next car. What is this Highlander doing? Missed it to turn. We got some debris in the road. It sees that. Yep. Speed limit 7, speed limit 25, we're doing 18. Why so slow? A little more gas for me. And here's our destination. Squirrel on our lawn. Hello, squirrel. And it says autopilot complete over here. folding the mirrors. I am gonna take control by turning, disengaged, because I can't put my driveway in. It only knows house addresses. And P for park. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the ride.